do need my spoon. Thanks.
I live about 30 minutes from Port Canaveral because 22 years ago I used to be on this ship actually, sailing in and out of Port Canaveral twice a week. And I actually met my wife on board. She was actually my first girlfriend. I met the larger ships, but they're also enclosed bridge wings, and you'll see the bridge wings here shortly. But this is the bridge. Pretty much this center area right here is where the officers primarily up in the spa. So while you were working out on the treadmill, you had a view also of the bridge during your workout, which was great for the guests, but for us, it felt like we lived in a zoo. You know, we wanted to place signs on the top, you know, don't feed the animals and things like that. It is what it is. And we used to be very, you know, strategic on where we stood, so. But anyway, but it was a nice feature, it really was. It was great for the guests, just to be able to see the bridge, and of course all the equipment that we had below. All right, so hey, this was taken, of course, on that first trip down. So yeah, it was. So if you see that blue hose out tomorrow when we're in Suva, you're in for some. You're in for a treat. Anyway, here this is dried up. You can see those blocks underneath the ship where the ship is just sitting on it. And again, when they're extended, this is how it looks. All right. So that's all it is. But again, like I said, because they're activated, because they're out, they help reduce that rolling motion by up to 90%. So they make a big difference when we're underway. Alarm so that we can check it out. It's very sensitive. So if people are standing on their balcony or over the railing, sometimes that will pick up and we'll just say it's a false alarm. Of course, when the deck guys are out there watching the ship's side, that also will activate our man-overboard cameras. This is just another one of the screens from that as well. This is our GMDSS station. So class ship or Wish class or the Adventure, you know, they all have a Mickey whistle. In fact, on the newer ships, they've got multiple Mickey whistles. You know, they can play, I don't know, 12, 13 different tunes, but we only have the one. We're OG. So, questions?
You're probably done.
One basic.
Now that's out of the order, let's get to our next two stops. So what we're doing today is we are getting you up to date on Fiji and American Samoa. But let's take a look at the journey that we've had so far. We've departed from the east coast of Australia here all the way up into the Melanesia area, heading into New Caledonia. We've loved it, we've left it, and heading straight to Fiji now. Now our next stop after that is American Samoa, which you can see into this purple section, all the way up to Hawaii.
We have a lot of them to be endangered or critically endangered. They are unique because they're herbivores. They mainly eating leaves and berries and flowers, which is really unique across the lizard world. They pretty much live their whole life in the canopy, which is why they're so nice and green. But the really cool thing we want to chat about is that these are iguanas. Now, when we think about where Fiji is in relation to the rest of the world, it is much closer to Australasia than it is to the Americas. This is where it gets interesting, because iguanas are what we call a New World animal, which is they're an American animal. So they're found all across the Americas, North, Central, South America. But they're so close to Australasia, which has no iguanas. In Australasia, we have agamas, dragons, a different type of lizard. So
Landed on the top of a canopy here, and we managed to get a couple of shots before we were rained out again. Just some nice proof ones.
amazing. Now, this will be our 4th visit on a cruise ship now to Suva National Park to look for the golden doves. Every time with Jackson and Amber as well. Last time though, we were actually, I'd say, semi-successful. Again, looking at that photo and listening to sound, it doesn't match, does it? So it's
Fresh water for the island by altering the weather systems around it. It helps to encourage precipitation or rainfall. It's heavily forested, it's quite high, it draws rain clouds in, and it makes it one of the wettest ports in the region too. So don't forget your rain ponchos, everyone, just in case. You never know.
It honestly feels like you're in Jurassic Park. Like the rainforest on these Pacific islands is so awesome. And again, our flying foxes, so Pacific flying foxes, there is so many of them. And you might
This is about to start on the main floor. If you would like to join in, you're more than welcome. I do hope that you're enjoying our open house and exploring everything we have to offer. And have a look inside your pocket. There's going to be a character in there. Okay, then the other person, okay, so you can say, maybe is it a Disney film? Is it an animal? Like to first pick a character. You? Okay, and then you're next. Do you know this character? Yes, okay. Let's see, let's see.
Okay, all right. Go on, use the dog face. This is going to be beautiful.
Yes? Who is it?
You're going to have to do exactly.
Wandering Oaken here. Happy summer snow day from me to you. Yeah, sure.
And then you two can work as a team? Yeah? Amazing.
Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening and welcome to the Walt Disney Theater.
But is this what it feels like to be growing apart? When did I become the one who's always chasing your heart? Now I turn around and find I am lost in the woods. North, south, right is left when you're gone. Oh, the one who sees you home. Now I'm lost in the woods, and I don't know what happened. I'm lost in the woods.
like 5 stars, 5 plus, from everywhere. All
Wild and crazy, and welcome Angus and Matilda, the Tour de France.
We'll now fart and take off. Alright, so can you just go down one more time for me, just in the position? Just one more time, just get into the position for me. How's that?
Maybe it's still a bit too tall.
Okay, I got it.
just gonna do it really quickly.
And hopefully you will exactly get what you want or pay for. The second time, welcome back home. And hopefully we can make very long. I will be handing over the microphone to a lot of migrations coming from instability in our political lives. We've had a lot of coups.
In Fiji, Fiji is made up of 355 islands. Only a few hundreds
in that facilities until today. So now the medical industry is upgrading the place. I do drink cover, but only 1-2 hours a day.
For bag, jewelry bag, they wave it. Wave the jewelry bag. The mat, for us to lie down, sleep, they use these sleeves.
Where's natural? Don't lose the group, please.
Let's go.
Fiji waters didn't have all the blessings that came by them. There was no evidence that there were waters like this in their land catchment area or water catchment area.
Yeah, go first. I'm like, okay, thank you. I know.